We're back here live at the FlairBar.com show with our good friend Chris O'Connor, and we were just talking about Margaritaville opening a casino and a Flair bar in Vegas in October.
Yep, like I said, it was inspired by the 5 o'clock somewhere video. Some guy was throwing bottles in that. I can't remember his name.
He's a jerk. Big ego, that guy.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, what's special about this bar?
Well, it's going to have 4 wells, and if you're flaring, you don't actually cross the path of any bartender to get to your well. So you have your setup. One of the great things about working for Margaritaville is run by people who did our job.
Yes.
So the bars are designed by bartenders.
For once, a bartender designed a bar, not these guys stuck in an office, and well, we'll put this here, and by the time you do the opening, everything's switched around and made anyways. That's awesome that Margaritaville had that much thought to think. Bravo to you guys. So it's going to be an awesome Flair bar, set up for Flair. Now, what makes a good Margaritaville Flair bartender? Or what are you looking for?
We're looking for the whole deal. You need to have that guest service, the Margaritaville lifestyle, which is just that, laid back, be better than the next guy, just be better, best of the best. We want to see the flair, we want to see the excitement, the action. We don't necessarily need a 2-hour show, but we want to see the working flair, just the whole big package.
Nice.
So don't believe there's going to be food there. So it's going to be just pure liquor, pure excitement, pure fun.
They're the reason to come to the bar and bring the entertainment.
And we know, thankfully Jimmy Buffett's with us, and he gets us in the door, but it's the staff that keeps him coming back. So.
Ah, great line. There's a guy that loves his job. All right, now speaking of Flair, you and I first met at Quest many moons ago. Not going to say how many, but from what you saw Flair back then, how was the family? How was the scene in Flair back then compared to it is now?
Today is just leaps and far superior Flair guys today, but it's a different atmosphere. I think a lot of the guys that we came up with the Flair are now the mixologists. I don't think we could hang with the Flair guys now, so we had to create a new niche for ourselves. So we had the craft bartending. So, but yeah, that's kind of how I see that whole thing. I'm like, gosh, those guys doing 6 bottles, and
I don't have time to practice that anymore.
I remember when I used to 4 bottles just to multiplex it. I got all 4. Now it's juggling the 6, and it's amazing what goes on with it. We used to have, being in Orlando, we get a little bit every once in a while, but once guys get good, they would head out to Vegas or West Palm.
yeah. From what I remember, like Quest was the big Matt Daddy of all the Flair competitions. Probably one of the first Flair competitions at Mannequins, and then now at the Groove. And to me, that one's always close and dear to my heart. And hopefully we'll be at Quest this year in Orlando in November.
And it is sad with Mannequins going. It's kind of like Wrigley Field being torn down.
Yeah.
That's the hallowed ground of it. So, but yeah, like I said, the guys who ran it back then and running it now, just the way Flair progressed, boy, it's amazing. So I'm excited to get out to Vegas and see what gets done with that bar and how that goes around.
So we'll see you at the opening then?
I hope so. I'm allowed in Vegas.
Yeah, if you guys get a chance, if you see Chris, he's the man to talk to. All right, so speaking of Flair, going to mixology, we're going to go to break. We're going to come back, and how would you like to make a cocktail for us?
I could do that.
Nice. And we'll be back right after this. Perfect.